Yes, of course, and we are keeping the festive going right now. We're back in the kitchen, about to fill those bellies, and let me tell you, it is going to be delicious.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
Oh yes, as promised, it's going to be delicious. We're talking about eclairs, and they are popular pastries found in many French-inspired bakeries. Now, these delicate pastries are made using a base of pâte à choux, and with the creamy filling of clover custard, well, the classic custard to be precise, they can easily be transformed into a festive centerpiece. Now, the only challenge is that choux pastry can be tricky to make, but I've got a solution for you. You may know her as a chef in the cupboard from S3's Yummy Show. We're talking about the extraordinary Afika Mashimba in the building, and she's here to show us how it's made. Good morning, lady. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Look how crazy everyone's going for you. Yes, she's back. It's been too many months. It's so good to have you in the kitchen again. You good?
Yeah, I'm perfect.
You're feeling the festive here?
I'm feeling the festive season.
Oh, yes, and I know that this recipe is going to add to that. So what are we doing? How are we doing this? And I'm here to assist you as well, so let us serve him, Zanzi.
So this is my favorite. Easy stuff.
Okay.
So
I'm very intimidated by pastries, so
Really?
I'm hoping that it's going to be as easy as you say.
Okay. So what we want is...
Yeah. Pans on, okay?
My pan.
Here we go. Yeah, you had it there. That was
like
right.
Really... Okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay.
So what we want is to
Pop some
pour
water in there.
some water in there and add your butter.
All right.
So we just
normal butter,
want
salted butter, doesn't matter?
salted butter,
Okay,
or maybe
nice.
normal butter because we're adding salt.
Oh,
either way.
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
So you want your butter to melt,
Yeah.
and then you want to bring this to a slight simmer, not too much.
Okay, so don't get it to like a boiling point.
Yeah,
Okay,
literally.
I got you.
And then you're going to add your salt,
Nice.
and then once it starts simmering,
Yeah?
we're going to add our flour.
Okay.
So,
So what
the
exactly
aim-
is this process? Are we making the pastry now? Or?
We're making the pastry.
Ooh, the most intimidating part. This is what scares me.
We're making the pastry
Yeah,
now.
this is like, honestly though, this is where it really can come together or not, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you start getting all that good stuff on the inside, which we will be doing soon, but let's not skip ahead. Let's make sure that we get this step correct, all right?
Okay,
so the
so-
consistency you said you're looking for is kind of like not boiling, a little bit
boiling.
of a sizzle.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
So maybe your guide would be maybe getting like bubbles on the side.
Okay.
And then you can just pour your flour in there.
Oh yeah, love it, okay.
Okay,
so the
so-
flour's going in now?
So the flour will go in, and then what you want to do is mix quickly. Right?
Make sure it gets all involved there. Of course, Mzansi, if you are
Everything
wanting
there.
to know how much of each of these or anything involved in the recipe right now, then you can definitely head over to expressoshow.com. This recipe inspiration is there to serve you. And of course, we are going to be using something that I definitely want to speak about right now. It's our hero ingredient. It's the Clover Classic Custard. It's versatile, and you can use it with various desserts, and it can also just be enjoyed on its own with that absolutely timeless taste. Now, right now, it's the hero ingredient in our classic style eclair, and as you can see, it's something that's going to definitely bring this all to life. We're going to show you exactly how we're going to be using it, but before we do, we have to make sure that we get this first step correct, because this is the pastry that's going to tie it all together, and it looks like Afika's done just that.
Yeah.
Beautiful form, putting a little bit of
what you
elbow
want-
grease in that, right? Putting some
Literally.
culls, earning this dessert.
Okay, so what you want is a dough like this.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
That was pretty quick. Wow, okay, I got you. That was a couple of seconds, and we are doughed out.
And then we're going to put this aside just to cool down.
All right.
And
okay.
once it's cooled down, we're going to beat some eggs.
Beat some eggs, all right. So is this fast forwarding into the future?
Yeah,
is that our
when
dough?
it's all cooled down.
All cooled down, you
Yeah.
got the dough, and now you're going to add some eggs to it, all right?
Yeah.
Got
So
you.
we're adding one at a time.
One at a time. Why is that?
So we don't want to add too much, and then we're getting a runny consistency. We want a nice and thick consistency going on there.
And this is still dealing with the pastry, right?
Yeah.
All right. This pastry, I'm telling you, people, you've got to pay attention. If you get this right, your guests are going to lose their minds.
Okay. And then we're going to add one more.
Nice. Of course, if you
So
don't
you're
have the
looking
beautiful...
for-
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. You're looking for not too runny consistency, but a thick consistency.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you obviously want to still be able to work with it.
Yeah.
You still want to shape it and do whatever you need.
We're
get
going
the
to
hair.
pipe it, actually.
Pipe it?
Yes.
What?
Fun part.
We're piping
best
a
part.
pastry. Okay. I don't think I've ever done that before. That's going to be quite interesting.
Okay.
Consistency-wise on this, what are you kind of looking for? Like you mentioned, obviously not too lumpy, but not too smooth at the same time. But you still want to be able to essentially
pipe it.
Okay,
yes.
that makes sense. All right, I got you.
Okay, so once this is all mixed up,
Yeah.
we're going to add it in a piping bag.
Yeah.
And then you're going to pipe it in onto your baking tray. So you line up your
So
baking
you like
tray.
piping little pieces?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes.
got you.
So you're going to pipe it up, and then you're going to put it into your oven at 190 degrees for like 10 minutes.
All right.
And then once it's done, which is so amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, once it's done, just
Okay.
put that here.
While you're busy with that, I'm obviously here to serve you. What can I do on this side?
So I would like you to chop this up into smaller pieces,
Okay.
like really, really small
All
pieces, because we're going to pipe that in there.
Oh, that's going inside.
That's going
All right.
inside.
Let me do that quickly. So,
So
I'll slice
also
it up.
what's going in
Got
with
the
that
cream. Yeah.
is our cream
Okay.
and our Clover classic custard.
Our classic, of course, and definitely this is the time where you can definitely grab a bowl and just start chowing some on the side because it's that good just on its own. It's an absolute classic, and I know everybody's going to love it. All right,
This is my favorite, actually.
I've just chopped up the strawberries. This obviously goes into the mix with the cream,
mix,
right? Is
but I
this
just
all
want
that's
to-
going on the inside?
Yeah.
Let's fast forward into time. Essentially, once we've done that, you've got this inside our pastry that's just come out of the oven. I see you've got the potential to then kind of maybe really drizzle it with some chocolate, maybe.
Yes.
Get something fancy going. And essentially, it starts looking like something. Let me bring you over to this side, Mzansi. Looks like something as good as this. It's an eclair that is coming from absolute heaven. And if you want to try some of this, my friends, don't worry. We got you covered, because here's a recap. Enjoy.
Made with love by Clover.